Hello and welcome to another, let's say, gameplay, walkthrough, run through, I don't know, probably just gameplay, of Wizardry 8. As you might have seen or heard, I'm going to do this in English. But why in English? Since, well, this is a German channel, well, YouTube channel. So why this whole game is in English, and my English is pretty bad. That's, well, and I try to improve it, so that's simply the reason. And yeah. Okay, so this game is like, just to introduce it a bit, it's like a bit older, as you might have guessed by the graphics, and it's like an RPG pen and paper, which became like three-dimensional. I really do love this game, and I would really like to share my well, adventure through it with you guys, so I decided to actually give it a try and see how it will work. And for that we need to start a new game, and we can gather our party right here. For that we will need 6 party members. 3 here and 3 here. We can like go even with 7 or 8, but I like to have 6 since it's like the standard group size. And for that I won't take any of these preset characters. Well, I will create my own. So let's start. By the way, before I start, this will be like the not first episode, but like the episode before it, so like the episode 0, the character creation. If you don't want to see what I'm doing to my guys right now, you can like skip it and just watch the first real episode, which will come online about half an hour later, so probably 16:30, about 16:30. And this whole gameplay will come once, or probably twice a week, I don't really know. Yeah, probably once or twice, and the second time will be Saturday then, I guess. Well, let's see about that. But for you guys, you can watch this like character creation if you want, but you don't have to. Well then, shall we start to mess our party up a bit? I'm so excited actually. Okay, so for our like party we could need, well, imagine yourself being in the middle age, you have a really good contract at hand, but you can't do it alone. You go into a tavern with lots of adventurers in it, and what would you bring for a 6-man party? For me, I would like bring obviously somebody who knows a bit about hand-to-hand combat, close combat, with probably a sword and a shield. So I'm gonna pick a fighter first. Well, you see some attributes here, the primary attributes. I'm going to explain them a bit later. Then, for the fighter race, there are like only 2 really good races to fit the fighter role. Obviously you can go with anybody else. You can, for example, pick fairy fighter if you want. Is it even possible? I think so, yeah. You can do this, but I don't recommend it because it's like, well, heavy armor on a fairy. It's like, I don't know if you would put a stone on a butterfly, you know? Doesn't make any sense. And the only two like fitting races, in my opinion, are the Lizardman and the Draken. Draken? I don't know. Since it's a C, not a G, I don't know how to pronounce it. Well, I'm just going to say Draken. Please correct me if it's wrong. Yeah, or not really good. But whatever. And in my opinion, the problem with the Lizardman is that he's a bit, well, as you can see here, the intelligence is a bit, well, low. He's not that intelligent. And the problem with that is intelligence is for the close combat skill, which is really important for a fighter to have. He is really good in vitality and strength, but he lacks a bit of intelligence, so in my opinion a big issue. And the Draken has like 10 point in intelligence, 10 more points in it. So it's kinda better because you first want to get some attributes to 100. And if you get them to 100, you will like unlock a special attribute which like strengthens your character a bit more. So you just want to push up 2 attributes for like the first 10 levels to 100, and then to like go with, for the fighter example, with the intelligence and dexterity. So it's always good to have like some intelligence on a fighter in the first levels, because otherwise he won't hit anything. So and for the Draken I choose a male. The abilities and traits of a fighter are like, he is going to get some close combat skills bonus, higher stamina regeneration, he may knock out opponents and render them like unconscious. He have the Berserk attack, which will, I think, double his damage, but also doubles his stamina consumption. And the race ability, the Draken race ability, is to breathe acid. Really good in the earlier levels, but not that much in the later stages of the game. Okay. Now, for fighter, I'd like to have strength, because it's, well, affects any maneuvers that require physical strength. Yeah, from hitting creatures and to the damage done, and yeah, so it's kind of the main attribute for the fighter. The same goes with the vitality skill. And then, I want to... Yeah, I want to go a bit with dexterity next, because it affects the chance to hit and to penetrate with physical attacks, and that's really important for a fighter to have. Okay, so what did I miss? Oh, nothing. Yeah, whatever. Okay, so this is like the secondary skill tree, not tree, but well, skill level. And I'm in my like game runs through this game, I always liked, well, not always, but I wanted to try to give the fighter a pole arm. Okay, and he's getting close combat and some... oh god. Yeah, probably some throwing and sling for the beginning. And some bow. Because later I want to give him... so the throwing and sling is just for the beginning, for the slings with the bullet stones. And the bow is for like the middle stages, and the modern weapon is like late game, probably, where I want to give him like a blunderbuss. But I don't want to spoil that much. What I probably just did. Okay, so what are we gonna name this guy? I just want to say I'm really bad at finding names, so yeah, he will be named Draconis Steelhide. Yeah, okay. So, and his nickname will be, of course, Draco. Of course, what means of course by, I mean I could name him Draconis, but I like to have him called Draco with this nickname. So we could choose now like new portrait, but well, I think there's only one yeah, male Draco, and that's him. So we're gonna choose him. And now we can like have our character get a special voice. So our like preferred voice for this, or like the set voice, is the aggressive voice 2.
Yeah, slice him, dice him, no sense being nice to him. That's my motto.
That's kind of interesting for a fighter and for Draco, but
There are two kinds.
no, definitely not. But there were like one I really liked.
Ordinary men fear the power of darkness. I revel in it.
Okay, so just from the tone, I really like this voice for the Draco. Draco, yeah, for Draco. So I'm gonna choose it because I know it's not that annoying. Some voices in this game are really annoying. I think, oh god, where is it? No. There were like one voice which was really annoying. I think it was with a female. Nah, we'll come to that later. So we are pretty much... Wait, what? Oh! Okay, so you will be Draconis then. Oh, yeah. Oh, okay, now I know where I got the name from. Well, oh, okay, Draconis, into the party you go. And we're gonna create another character. And I would like to have a rogue. Which would be a gnome? Or was it a hobbit or a gnome? I don't remember. But I think it was the hobbit. Yeah, it was the hobbit. And you will be a male. And you will get the dexterity, because I want you to hit things and to, like, locks and traps. I want to boost your locks and trap skill, the stealth skill, I think the most important one on rogue. And pickpocket. Yeah, then speed affects the initiative in combat. Well, it's okay. The number of swings per attack and the number of attacks per turn. Yeah, that's okay, I think. At very high or low levels, speed can also affect a character's armor class, and well, I'm actually not going really for those like small things, but I'm going for the 100 skill for the speed, because it like really affects your armor class, and the rogue won't have like plate armor on him, so yeah. And senses, because senses affect close combat, critical strike and dual weapons. All of those, I will use like all of those for him in combat. So he will get, yeah, stealth. Probably the most important one. Yeah, a character's ability to conceal himself from opponents and avoid their physical attacks. Why is this so important? Because like some enemies have, what can you call it? Like some debuffs with their attacks. So if they hit you, you can be rendered like unconscious or paralyzed or whatever. So in my opinion, it's best to like avoid those hits and not tank it with your face. I mean, the tanking also works, but you have to live with the fact that you're probably unconscious or paralyzed or nauseated. No, I still don't know how to pronounce it. Yeah, whatever. Yeah. So I'm gonna give him stealth, locks and traps, and some sword. Why sword? Because I really like to have my rogue have a sword in his main hand, because he can do so much damage with it. So, first of the portrait. This face reminds me of someone, but I don't know. Okay, so for the male we only got those, and I like to have him. Yeah, his... God, the names again. Okay, you know what? He will just be named 2-foot, because no one will know or knows his... Oh god. His real name. And yeah, let's try out the like preset voice.
Just between you and me, I'm the perfect guy for this job. What do you say?
I think that's pretty fitting right here, right there. What? Rogue. Huh. Could be like the voice 2?
Is it something?
No. We're not doing this. I mean...
Is it something you need? I do it. Just don't put it in writing.
I don't know.
Ordinary men.
Just imagine a little like hobbit speaking in that tone.
Ordinary men fear the power of darkness. I revel in it.
Okay, so you can really mess up your party. I just wanted to show that. I'm gonna change the choose the preset voice, because I really like it. And I think it's pretty fitting. So, 2-foot, in you go. Okay, so we got like... we need one more melee fighter actually. So I like to have one of those three. A samurai or a ninja or a monk. And for this run I probably will choose the samurai. And he will be... let me have a quick look into the... what can I call it? Into the Book of Knowledge, also called the Official Strategy and Secret Wizardry 8 book, which came with the original like packing. Yeah, I'm just looking some skills up right here, because I do not remember if it was the Felpo or the Werewolf, with like which is like fitting best. And it is actually a Felpur. And it will be a female Felpur. I mean, why not? For the samurai, I do like to have some speed, senses, and, well, dexterity. Wait, no, not senses. I'm mistaken. Dexterity and intelligence. That's what I wanted to do. Because speed, obviously, for the evasion, dexterity and intelligence for the hit chance. For the next like attribute, it will be strength or vitality. Yeah. So one thing I didn't mention before, they're like resistance modifiers, and the Felpur has like nothing, or like no bonus, and no like negative effects for fire magic, but like minus 15 resistance to water magic, and plus 10 to air and earth, plus 10 to mental, and like divine is nothing. Okay, so what are we gonna do with our samurai? We're gonna give him some sword skill, critical strike, and dual weapons, because that will be his main job. Okay, so we only... Okay, we got 2 pictures for the Felpoor. Okay, so this is the werewolf, yeah? Yeah, this is the werewolf. But I wanted the Felpoor, so... It would be her then. And what is her name? What could be her name? Yeah. I'm doing this name for a friend of mine. At least the Fluffy thing. He'll probably know if he watched this why I chose it. Yeah. And now I want to show you the annoying voice for the female characters. The most annoying voice in my opinion.
You looking at me?
Why is it so annoying? Because in every sentence in the whole game, this character will scream at you like crazy. And trust me, this is so annoying. I really chose to let her stay dead and like hire another character in the game, so I actually could replace her because she was so really annoying. But for the voice, I'm gonna give her well, it's probably a cunning voice.
No one slips anything past me. You sign me up and I'll get you through anything. Trust me.
Not quite there.
If you're looking for
Oh god, no. Probably the... well, what's about the Electra?
Well, well. I wondered when you would get around to me. You won't be disappointed.
Probably sound a bit old.
One may feel fear in the face of danger, so long as one banishes fear when danger actually arrives. So say the wise.
Okay, some laid back probably.
Just relax. It's gonna be all right.
Okay, nope.
Release your hold on this.
Nope. Oh god.
Some believe I can speak with animals, but it is they who communicate with me.
Okay, I really never read or heard this line before.
All right then. But look here. I know what's what, so don't try to pull anything.
Okay, so I'm gonna take this. The loaned voice 2 for her. Yeah. In you go, Fluffy. And what do we want now? I usually like to have either a gadgeteer or a bard in my party. And I think for this run we're gonna take a gadgeteer because I think he's a bit more useful. Yeah, probably. And for the raise, haha, the gadgeteer. Who would have imagined a fairy? No, a gnome is a good choice. He's going to be a male. Or is he? I don't know. Well. Yeah, probably. Yeah, whatever. He's going to be a male. Okay, so what is he going to be? He's going to be, or, well, get some dexterity and going to be more intelligent than he is actually right now. And he's going to get some senses. Yeah, okay. And he's going to get some modern weapons because he is going to shoot with his Omni gun, with his like personal gun. He's going to get the engineering skill, his like main skill, and the ranged combat because he will never be like in melee combat. Or if he is, he will shoot with this gun, so I won't even bother giving him a knife or a sword or something. Okay, that's I don't think that's not... No, that's not a gadgeteer. Okay, that's not a male, that's... We only have 4 picks for a gnome? Really? Okay. So, this would like fit the gadgeteer more than this one? Because this one is like a wizard, you know? Whatever. Oh, what would be your name? Oh god, I don't know. So, I picked some names, and he will be Fardolf Stur. I don't know why. And he is going to be Fardolf with his nickname. So,
I would be honored to assist your brave band in its explorations. That is, I'd like to come along.
okay, so it's a gnome. It is a gnome, like 1 meter and below. And he's looking like up to you from like the low perspective, and you ask him if he wants to join, and he's like,
I would be honored to assist your...
really? This is the like preset voice for a gnome. I don't know if I like this. This is like... yeah, no.
You're going to need someone of my superior intelligence. Some call it ego, but I call it talent.
I really do love these lines. And I think I am gonna take this voice. Because, well, yeah. I mean, we could, like, try the burly here.
'Tis wet, not strength, that make a solid lad. But I be lucky to have both.
That could be like a dwarven voice right there.
You want me fight? I fight.
And this would be the perfect, really the perfect voice for a lizard man. For a, like, 0 intelligent lizard man. Sorry, I just had to say that. Okay, so was it this?
You're going...
Yeah, okay, we're gonna take that. Okay, now I want to bring a... oh god, I don't know. An alchemist? Well, a spellcaster, obviously. Psionic? Oh, it's a psionic actually. Is really good in my opinion in the early stages, but in the late game everyone is like having 1000 resistance for the mental thing, so it's like a bit useless then. Yeah, I'm going to take an alchemist because like he's like in my opinion pretty useful with his like bombs and stuff. And for the alchemist, we're gonna use an elf. Yeah, and it's going to be a female elf. With some dexterity and intelligence. And what do I want to give him now in addition to that? Probably speed. Yeah, I think its speed is... oh wait, or it's going to be piety, I don't know. And heavily influences divinity... God damn it. Divinity? Yeah, no, I'm going to go with speed. Okay. And here we have like our first spells we could learn. We could learn the basic light skill, but I don't bother doing that. We'll find a book later for this. So I'd like to skill the air magic for the alchemist and the water magic because we need direct like damage spell, and the acid splash is the best choice for this in the first levels. Yeah, it's like you can see here, it's like combat only one enemy. That's a bit sad, but yeah, would be a bit overpowered if it were like group in the first levels. 1 to 7 HP damage per power level. That's okay in my opinion. Yeah, and you have like to add or lessen the damage if the target has a high or low resistance in that like magic realm. So we're gonna give you some alchemy, some water and air magic. And you're not going... oh god, I don't know. Okay, that's Spock. That's Spock right there. Sorry, but... I don't know. Oh god. The eyes. Okay, well... let's hear the voice first.
There will be many implements of destruction at my disposal, yeah?
No, they won't be. Okay, no, not this voice.
An adventure? Why, I'd be delighted to help you. It sounds most entertaining.
Oh god.
Sure, darling. Just leave it in my hands.
No, not quite. Let's try the laid back house. Well.
Just relax. It's gonna be all right.
Okay, sometimes I will like fail the English language a bit and use 1 or 2 German words. Just ignore that, please. English is not my like mother language or my first language, so it's pretty exhausting actually to speak a language the whole time you really don't know that well, in my opinion.
Release your hold on this world.
No, we won't release our hold on this world, really. Okay,
Well, well. I wondered when you would get...
okay, so I think...
An adventure? Why, I'd be delighted to help you. It sounds most entertaining.
this is a bit too euphoric. I don't know, it's just a bit excited.
I'd love to join you. It sounds absolutely fabulous.
Okay, that's just over-exaggerated.
I've consulted the stars, and they forecast great things for our adventure.
Okay, so I'm taking this right here, and oh god, what is a good name for an elf? Help! Never, really, never, ever had... oh god. Are there any like suggestions for names in this book? No? Help! Oh god. God. Okay, so and I think I'm gonna use this portrait right here and I don't know. I mean, if I would call her, that would be... oh, wait. This sounds like horrible, but that's the only thing that came up into my mind right now. Okay, so we're gonna name her. I think that's okay. Eladriel? Ella? I think I will probably will just be Ella for me right there. Okay, and you have consulted the stars. Nice. Welcome to our party then. I don't know if this was a good idea. And for the last member, I'd like really to have a healer. So I chose the priest. And in addition to that, I'd like to have, or to be, oh, wait, not to be, to be or not to be. Yeah, the priest, my priest, will be a dwarf. And it will be a male dwarf. Why not? He will get some piety, because, as you may have read, the piety affects, heavily influences divinity. And divinity is like the main magic realm for the priest. And he's going to get some vitality. Why vitality? Because I like to have him survive more than one hit. Because he's like the healer, he needs to stay alive, and he is more likely to succumb diseases or ailments which will like prevent him from healing. Yeah, that's probably the main point there. And then I will give him some intelligence. Yeah, some intelligence. Okay, and oh yeah, he's going to get the bless. So the bless is, yeah, a party spell that only lasts for combat. But it's like in general buff. It increases the armor class and the chance of hitting. So it's good. And I also want to have the heal wounds on him, because he's a healer obviously. So he's gonna get divinity, divine magic, some throwing and sling. Yeah, I'll probably, yeah, well. And, oh god, yeah. I think he's, oh god, no. Whoa. So I'm gonna take him for the priest. And where was the voice?
'Tis wit, not strength, that make a solid lad. But I be lucky to have both.
I think I'm gonna use this voice. I really liked it for the dwarf. And his name will be... I could like go on with son of, or son of, like, yeah, well, you know how like the names for the dwarf are, and he is going to be nicknamed Hammer? Well, or he's just be... He's going to be the Ironheart. Probably just Iron for the nickname, I guess? I don't know. I try to... If it sounds a bit German, my pronunciation, you know why. Okay, so... Yeah, that's... So, this will be our party for this game. Yeah, well, like I said in the beginning, the really first episode will be online like 16:30, about 16:30. So I don't know how long I'm recording right now. Maybe it just went online so you can watch it. Yeah. And I will like continue with the re-game right now, but I will make a little cut. And yeah, I want to like thank you for your like attention, or not attention, but for your precious time. And yeah, if you liked it, okay, that sounded really horrible. I was about to say if you like it, leave a like, but that's actually, I don't know. Yeah, for the pronunciation and grammar and stuff, yeah, please help me. Or I would appreciate it really if you could like give me some tips for the English language. And also, if you know the game, for the game, I would be very grateful. Yeah, so this was the character creation part for today, and I hope to see you the next time. So, actually, right about now. Okay, so, see you later. Bye!